Hi everyone, today we're going to make groundnut oil, a natural way to make your groundnut oil at home. So guys, I'm going to show you how I extract this oil from the groundnut. It was so beautiful. I use it and cook and I confirm that it tastes so nice. So if you're interested, let's go to my kitchen and let's make this groundnut oil. So first I have my oven tray and I'm going to start adding my granite. I have 1 kg of granite and I also added some 500 gram, so 1.5 gram of granite that I used. So guys, I'm going to add it into the oven and allow it to bake. You can use your frying pan to fry it, okay? It depends on the way you want. So as soon as you see that the granite is already baked and it's also getting browning, you just bring it out. When you're frying it, if you notice that the granite is brownish, not too dark, you just bring it out. So now the next thing is to remove the back, but you're going to allow the granite to cool down so that it will be easy to peel the back out. So you can use a hand to make it, or you can use the way I did. I pour it into the nylon and start using my hand to squeeze it so that the back of the granite will go out. So remember that you're going to fry it or you bake it, depend on the one you choose. So after that, I pour in a blender because I'm going to grind it. So for those that don't have strong blender, the only thing you can do there is to add a little bit of oil. Don't add water. But if you have a good blender, don't add anything, just blend it. Okay, so when you're blending it, you will see that the granite will start getting soft and you will even see the oil coming out in it. So I try to blend it so well and pour in my bowl so that it will be easy for me to start pressing it. For those that are doing it in a bigger way, you can use the commercial engine to make it. So that one is the best. Okay, so now I'm just doing a little quantity so that you can see what I'm doing. So I added a little bit of water because I just grinded it now, so it needs a cold water. Okay, so if you grinded it and leave it like tomorrow, you're just going to add just lukewarm water, room temperature, not cold water. But now I'm using cold water to add, so to add it and mix the granite together with my hand. So I'll be adding the water little by little. You can see that as soon as I'm adding the water into the granite, the granite started congealing together. Okay, you can see before when I grinded it, it was so watery, but as soon as I'm adding the water into it, the granite started congealing together. And the next thing I added is sugar. You can add sugar or you cannot, but for me, I supposed to add the sugar earlier enough. Okay, so when you are making it, add the sugar earlier enough. So as soon as I added the sugar and used my hand to press the granite, guys, the oil started flowing out. So you can see how I'm pressing the granite. You can use a spatula, the wood one, to make it if it's paining your hand. Okay, because you know we're doing small quantity. Even those people that are doing the big quantity, they use their hand to press it. Okay, so I think that the sugar helps it to hold very well and allow the oil to flow. So I continue to add water little by little. The more I add water, the more the oil comes out. That's what surprised me a lot. You know, even me, I was thinking like how possible this thing can be, But when I started doing it, I was so surprised that the more I add the water, the more the oil flows out. Then I continue to add the water little by little, because I was scared that if I add water, that is going to melt the granules, But I noticed that the more I add the water, the more the granules start, freezing up, getting strong. Because when you're using your hand to press this granules, you notice that it has a little gum that normally comes out. So if you do not fry your granules or bake it before doing it, you cannot get this granite oil, because that starch that is in that granite is still there. But if you fry it, the starch will go out, and it will help the granite to bring out the oil and stiff together. Okay, so you can see that. Just watch and see. Me that is doing it, I'm so surprised, but I love it. I enjoyed it. It was a very good experience for me. Okay, when you are teaching, you are learning as well. So guys, I said I'm going to show you guys how I make this beautiful granite oil, and I use it and cook, and I noticed that everything that I use this granite oil and cook, it tastes so nice. Like, it tastes good more than the ones I bought at the packet. But this is natural. There's nothing. They didn't add anything. It's only granite oil. But I noticed another thing again, guys. After making this granite oil, because the next one I'm going to use the granite, they really want to make my kuli kuli, you know that. So look at the oil. Look at how this is flowing out. More you add water, more the oil is, coming out. But something I noticed when I make this granite oil, the ones I used to buy, when I was in Nigeria, the one I used to see that they make the natural granite oil, the homemade granite oil, it has this strong odor. It has this strong odor. So that was why I don't like it. Even if I come to your house and I notice that you use it and cook, I'm not going to eat that food, because the smell of that granite is very, you can't fry it and it goes out. So that's why I don't even when I wanted to do this, I don't even think, I said, okay, let me just do it. But I noticed that after doing this, that strong smell, I can't see it in these granules. It's just a little, but as soon as you put it on the fire and you use it and cook anything, guys, you can never have the smell again. Okay, you can never have the smell again. So now I try to do some research to know why is it so, why is it that this granite oil normally smells, Now I found out that people that produce too much of it, they grinded a lot of granules, like bags, in big bags. And when they do that, they will store it like a year. So whenever they want to do granite oil or do kuli, they will just go and bring it out and start adding water, pressing the oil out and all that. So guys, I think I've got a lot of granite oil, because I just show you the little one. So I try to press everything until my oils comes out. So when you notice that you added some water and the granite is now bringing some white colors, you stop and know that there's not enough granite oil anymore. Okay, so guys, look at the granite oil. Look at how beautiful, how innocent it is. Nothing is in there. It's just granite oil. It doesn't smell. It don't have too much, that's hard odor. I told you that it scares me away from that natural granite oil. So from my research, they say that they stored the granules up to a year, as far as they did not add any water when they are grinding it. Okay, so whenever they want to do their kuli or want to do their granite oil, they'll just go and bring it from the big bath or putas or drums where they kept it, and they'll start making it and brings the oil. So that's That time the granite has already fermented and has this strong odor. Okay, but people still liked it and enjoyed it, but for me that odor scares me away. But this one that I just did was so beautiful. you know I use it in cooking my food, fry eggs, you know a lot of things, and I enjoyed it. So guys, that's the way I did this granite oil at home. You can try it if you want to know how to do it, or you want to feel it. Just try it at home. It's very simple and very beautiful. So look at that. Look at my granite oil. Look at my granite oil. Isn't it wonderful? It's a very good experience and I love doing it. Thank you guys for always coming to my channel. Thank you for your comments, your like, your share. I'm so happy, grateful about it. So continue coming. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.